The book is here. The book is here, my friend. I'm so excited to announce that my new book, my first book, Be Seen, Find Your Voice, Build Your Brand, Live Your Dream, is officially available for pre-order. Oh my gosh, such an exciting moment. And I'm so grateful that you are hearing this because it means that you can go pre-order and get some of my really dope bonuses. Now, I love to incentivize people to take action fast because momentum begets momentum. So I want you to go and pre-order. And when you do, head on over to jengottlieb.com/beseen and put in your order information so you can get the bonuses for pre-ordering. The bonuses are amazing. First, immediately you're going to get the recording of me reading the introduction and the first chapter to the book. So you can listen to the intro and the first chapter before anybody else. And it's me reading it, so you're going to get a lot of different little behind the scenes nuggets. You'll also get a special invite to my very first Manifestation Masterclass virtual event. Now, this is a 2-hour virtual event that I'm going to do where it's the first time I've ever taught manifestation in that kind of atmosphere where it's a place where you can ask me questions and we're together on Zoom. It's going to be epic. So everybody that pre-orders is going to get an opportunity to join me for that manifestation masterclass. So I can't wait to see you there. I'm so excited for you to get the book in your hands and for you to get those amazing bonuses. So go on over to jengottlieb.com/beseen and order your book wherever you want to order it from, but put that order number into the website so you can get the bonuses. Go do it. I dare you. Can't wait to hear what you think. Instead of just trying to post content and build influence on your own, focus on building relationships. Relationships make everything easier. Connection is the key. It's the key to everything. It is the key to happiness, to joy. It's the key to success because the people that you're connecting with and the people that you're talking to usually are the people that connect you to the greatest opportunities.
What if today was the day that you dared yourself to do what you've always wanted? Welcome to the I Dare You podcast. I'm your host, Jen Gottlieb, and together we're going to step outside of our comfort zones and into our best lives, one dare at a time. So come on, I dare you to dive right on in.
Hello, my friend. Welcome to the I Dare You podcast. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Many of you know, some of you don't, that I do Get Ready With Me every single morning, Monday through Friday. And what that is an Instagram Live where I answer all of your questions live on Instagram while I put my makeup on. I've gotten lots of DMs from you guys that are on the Pacific Coast saying, oh my gosh, it's too early for me. I miss it every time. I'm so bummed. Where are the recordings? And we don't save the recordings. So per request, what we're going to do is take some of the best questions and answers from Get Ready With Me's and put them here on the podcast. So you can hear me answer questions about manifestation, marketing, mindset. We're going to pick all the most powerful questions and answers and put them here on the I Dare You podcast for you. So if you missed a Get Ready With Me, there's a really, really good chance that you're going to hear something that you needed listening to these episodes. So without further ado, here is a sneak peek of a Get Ready With Me. Keep in mind, by the way, if you hear some clanging in the background, it's probably because I'm putting my makeup on and sitting at my vanity while answering these questions. So just envision that and put yourself there and make believe that you are with us doing Get Ready With Me Q&A. What's your number one piece of advice for someone starting a new business and trying to attract buying customers? I love this question because my husband always says this really funny quote that I love, but is so accurate. You can't pay your rent with a pocket full of famous. So having a lot of followers on social media does help you indirectly. It helps build credibility and authority and influence. So let's say you're trying to get a major book deal or a TV show, or you are trying to get a great speaking opportunity. Those people that are looking to either give you the book deal or the speaking gig or the TV show are going to look at your followers. They're going to see, and the more followers you have, the more influence you have, the more opportunity you have in your indirect sales, meaning not direct getting money from those people, but your overall credibility, your overall influence. Your audience means something. I was texting with my brother yesterday and I said, business is much easier when you have an audience. He's building a business. And I said, you should start creating content now, because when you have an audience, everything becomes easier. People want to give you opportunities because you have an audience. It gives you authority. It gives you power. So you do want to be building your followers. But again, if you want to build a profitable business, all of those followers don't necessarily pay your rent directly. You want to make sure that you're building a profitable business. So I love that this question is very smart. You're thinking the right way. So what's the best number one piece of advice to give to someone that's starting a new business is to get in front of the right people. Build a following base and an audience of your ideal client avatar as much as you possibly can. Now, how do you do that? What I would do if I were you, if I was starting over, is I would double down on leveraging OPA, which stands for other people's audiences. Okay, so here's the thing. With the Instagram algorithm and the way that social media works, there's absolutely no guarantee that your ideal dream client avatar is going to be seeing your posts. You have no idea who's seeing your posts, to be completely honest with you. I have so many friends that are like, oh, for some reason, your videos never show up on my feed. I didn't know that. I didn't know that you just announced a speaker for Build Your Brand Live. I had no idea. We have no control over who sees it. Now, if you want to sell to a specific type of person, so let's say your service is life coaching and you're a life coach specifically for women in their 30s and 40s. That's your ideal client avatar. Women, that's a very, very broad avatar. That's a great avatar to have. What I would do if I were you is I would target or find a couple different Instagram pages or people or experts or maybe even life coaches that do the same thing as you, or maybe somebody that just has their same client avatar as you. So somebody that also serves women in their 30s and 40s. And I would create relationships with those people and try to get on their platform, because that person has already spent time and energy building up an audience full of your ideal client avatar, people that would like to buy from you. So I would really work on getting on the podcast, getting on the platforms, getting featured, collaborating with other people that have already built an audience of people that are your ideal clients. So then let's say you hit the jackpot. You're a life coach for women in their 30s and 40s specifically. You build a relationship with one of the biggest life coaches for women out there. Okay, there's a couple that I could name, but you think of who that is for you. And you've spent a lot of time providing value to that person. You bought a bunch of their books. You review their podcast all the time. You share their content all the time. You have somebody that knows them and you got a really great introduction. Maybe you got 2 or 3 introductions. There's all of these tools that I like to use to be able to build a relationship with somebody, but it always starts with providing value for them for a really long time. And you create a relationship with that person, get on that person's podcast, get in front of that person's audience, do a training with that person live on Zoom, do an Instagram live, have that person on your podcast and have them promote it. Figure out something to get in front of their audience. That's going to start to build your following base up with people that are excited to buy from you because they've already all opted in from somebody else to get what you are offering. Does that make sense? Instead of just trying to post content and build influence on your own, focus on building relationships. Relationships make everything easier. Connection is the key. It's the key to everything. It is the key to happiness, to joy. It's the key to success, because the people that you're connecting with and the people that you're talking to usually are the people that connect you to the greatest opportunities, because those are the people that you've put time and energy into, that love you, that support you. Me and my friends are always thinking about how we can help each other, how we can promote each other to our audiences, how we can build each other up with people that are the perfect people to buy our services and products, or to just become amazing followers that will also share with people that they know. Building your business online, you want to create direct ROI and indirect ROI. Indirect ROI meaning creating credibility and authority and influence so that people are always hitting you up saying, hey, I want you to speak on my stage. The reason that I get asked to speak on so many stages now is because I've built such an audience. And people are seeing me everywhere, and they go onto my Instagram and they see that I have a lot of followers and I have a lot of engagement. I've got videos of me speaking. That's why I'm getting asked to be on stages instead of me having to pitch people. So that's indirect ROI. However, I also am very strategic on direct ROI and promoting things directly to my followers, because now I have a lot of my ideal client avatar that follow me because I've been featured on a lot of people's podcasts or people's Instagram lives or people's platforms. And those are my direct customers. So whenever I talk about something that I'm offering, they're excited about it and they want to buy it because they're my exact client avatar. They're perfect leads. And then I spend my time nurturing those leads by providing value every single day like this, or creating great content with great value. It's easier to create content than ever before. And Chris and I are talking about this now in a really, 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 really big way. If you're not leveraging artificial intelligence to build your brand online, you are already falling behind. And I know there's a lot of noise out there, and I know you're probably seeing people like making images of their faces or whatever. It does so much more than that. And if your excuse for not posting content and not creating on social media is because you don't know what to post, or you don't have any ideas, or you're not creative enough, or you don't like writing, or you're a bad writer, or you don't know what to say, or you don't have any ideas of what to do, you don't have that excuse anymore. I want you to go check out ChatGPT. You don't have an excuse anymore. It's like, I'm like, oh my God, I literally do not have an excuse. ChatGPT will help me come up with ideas for content, help me come up with strategies, help me come up with captions, help me come up with posts. If you DM me 10 laws and you get my 10 laws of content creation, you can grab that and then you can use those rules to then be able to use AI to help you implement those rules. And it'll just be even faster of a process for you. You know, it's a new thing and people get really scared of new things. But right now, all you need to know is it can seriously help you scale your business very, 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 very quickly. You just need to know how to use it. If you don't know how to use the tool, then you're going to be left behind. So you need to start to learn. So start playing with it. Start playing with it. Doesn't mean you need to start immediately being an expert at it, but just start playing with it. You'll start to learn. Spend 10 minutes a day. And then when our next challenge launches, join us for that, because we're becoming experts in this space, and we're teaching you guys, because you can't teach social media without teaching how to use artificial intelligence anymore. It's impossible. So I'm never going to be able to get on a stage and teach visibility and social media and creating credibility for your business and being seen and being visible without talking about artificial intelligence. Really, really, really important that you stay really agile as an entrepreneur, and you're able to pivot and you're able to move when something else is created and something new, and not be like, oh, I don't want to do that because I'm scared of it, or I don't really know about it, so I'm just going to keep doing things the old way. No, if you're an entrepreneur, if you are building and you're expanding and you're wanting to be a thought leader and you are growing in this space of being online and being a visible brand online, you need to be able to pivot really, really quickly. And if something is going viral or something's happening or people are talking about a certain topic or they're using a certain tool, you need to learn about it. It's really important. And it's like your responsibility to do that and to not stay in the dark. It's really important that we're always keeping our mastermind members up to date with all of the most current tools, and being, agile enough in our business to be able to pivot if we need to when people are needing to learn about something or something interesting is happening in the space. So unbelievably important.
Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the I Dare You podcast. I'm so grateful you chose to spend this time with me, but I'm even more grateful for your future self, that you are building one dare at a time. So my first dare for you is to subscribe to the show and then share it with a friend who you think needs to step a little bit more outside their comfort zone and into their best lives. They'll thank you for it. I'll see you next time on the I Dare You podcast.